Hello, this is Mr. Leapforth,
And this is Mr. Cote.
and we're going to do two quick trig problems for you. So here's the setup we have right here. Normally for these problems we have a right triangle, and then Mr. Cote is going to walk us through how to label the sides.
Okay, so the opposite side, opposite to the angle theta is going to be, this is the opposite to theta. This is the adjacent, and this is the hypotenuse. That's the way you label for angles theta. Remember that place yourself in where the angle is in order to figure out how to identify the sides.
Awesome. So this is cool. So we know all three sides here, so we can take our pick of which trig ratio we want to use. What's your favorite trig ratio, Mr. Cote?
Sine.
All right. So sine uses the opposite and the hypotenuse. So we got sine of theta is the opposite over the hypotenuse. In our problem, the sine of theta is, what's the opposite? 5, and the hypotenuse is 13. And so we're actually going to go to our calculator and take the sine inverse of 5/13 and see what that equals. So here we go. We're going to bring the calculator up, and I'm in degree mode. So I'm going to make sure it's on. I'm going to hit second sine, and that didn't work, so I'll try it one more time. Second sine of 5/13, and we're going to get 22.6 degrees. You cool with me just calling that like 23 degrees?
23 degrees.
Alright, so that ends up being 23 degrees. So we're good with that. And that's one problem where you can find the angle. For our second problem on our video here, what trig ratio am I thinking of, Mr. Cote?
Oh, well, I identify that this is my angle here, so I have the opposite and I have the hypotenuse. So opposite over hypotenuse, that is sine. So I'm thinking about sine of the angle.
Wow, that's what I was thinking about too. Yeah, so whenever you have the opposite hypotenuse, that should be what you think of. So sine, like you said, of 20 degrees is opposite over hypotenuse. The sine of 20, ooh, I don't know the sine of 20 degrees. Do you know the sine of 20 degrees?
Well, I don't, but we have some resources to figure that out.
Maybe we should bring out the calculator again. Oh wow, look at that. So, I'm gonna have you do the calculator because it's kind of hard to do on this video thing.
In this case, we are looking for the sine of sine. Let me see. Sine of what angle are we talking about? 20.
20.
20. So I want to know how much is a sine of 20. So let's see if the calculator tells me that's 0.3420.
All right, so let's just call that 0.342. You cool with that?
Yeah.
0.342. Did I remember it roughly?
Okay.
Right.
Right.
And then, ooh, I don't know. Do we need to bring the calculator back up for this? We got to multiply by 10.
By 10. Solve the equation.
Is that like 3.42? I mean, I want to mess it up, but that sounds about right. 3.42. So we were able to find a side. So there's two sample problems, kind of like what we're going to be doing today. And so hopefully you enjoyed watching. Any final thoughts?
Oh, we're fine. Thank you.
All right. Enjoy. Have fun today. You're going to have a lot of fun doing these problems.